friends.
Nobody's here yet.
Shut up.
Nobody's watching yet. You're supposed to wait. Have you never seen these before? People go, okay, I'm going to wait a few seconds to let people join in.
Okay.
So they just kind of sit here.
So we're going to wait a few seconds to let people join in.
I don't know how you tell if people have joined in yet. We got two. See, two people up there with the eyeballs.
It's probably our mothers.
3. Oh, man, we're jumping up
6,
quick.
I know.
6.
So you want to go ahead and actually tell people why we're talking
Sure,
now?
why not?
Is that okay?
Oh, we're 14. We're good. We're double digits. Hey, everybody.
You are seeing history here. It's our first Facebook Live.
It is.
This is like history in the making. So
I'm
hopefully
totally
we don't completely embarrass ourselves. So the reason we're doing this, for those who haven't already seen our fun posts, is we are announcing the wedding film retreat that we have been working on for a very long time, amidst shooting and editing. So doing a lot of crazy stuff, and actually we have a shoot we have to leave for in about 30 minutes. So hopefully we can cover everything we want to cover before this is over. But yeah, we a long time ago knew we wanted to do a workshop for PenWeddings, and we have asked for a lot of input from people, and we had a lot of people who said, I love the idea of a retreat, I love the idea of a getaway of some kind, but we're afraid if we have to fly somewhere or we have to go really far, it's going to price out a lot of people. It's going to be too expensive for most people. So can you do something instead where you just go to a bunch of cities, hit a bunch of cities? And we like that idea for the convenience of it for people, but we still wanted to do something more that's like a day in a hotel meeting room. So we ended up coming up with a plan with a lot of help from some great friends, Meg and Brian Tatro. You may know if you're in the wedding film world. Why are you laughing? Rick's laughing.
Because I never can pronounce his last name, so
Tatro.
That was really good.
We had to learn that.
Tatro.
Because most people in the wedding film world know her better as Meg Rodney. She works for Lynn's Pro to Go and is at a lot of events as a representative or ambassador for them, I guess you could say. They are one of our sponsors for the wedding film retreat.
Love Lynn's Pro.
So yay for that sponsor. Many other amazing sponsors we will be talking about too as we go through the course of promoting the event. But Meg and Brian are also in the process of making their own business. They'll be doing web design, branding, marketing, and they made the Wedding Film Retreat website. They just, everything you see on there, they designed.
It's awesome.
It's awesome. So we can't thank them enough. So yes, check it out, look at the awesome site, but also look at the great details of what we ended up coming up with, which is 6 stops in different regions. We're trying to make it something where a lot of metros, or at least some pretty big cities, pretty big metros, are within like a 4 to 5 hour drive of the places where we're going. But we're making it a getaway still. We have picked spots. We spent a lot of time scouring the web, making phone calls, reading TripAdvisor reviews.
And I think we picked 6 pretty darn awesome places to go.
Yeah, I mean, these are more off the beaten path. They are resorts, they are lodges. The places we're hitting are Pacific Northwest. We have one in the mountains near Seattle. It is going to be a winter wonderland, so if you're planning on coming to that one, dress accordingly, but we think it's going to be gorgeous. We're doing another one in a little town called Cambria that's on California's central coast, and it's this great little lodge, and you're close to cliffs and ocean and elephant seals and other cool stuff we can go look at if we want to, if we have set aside some free time.
I've never heard of an elephant seal.
Seriously?
For real? An elephant seal?
Yeah.
Does it have like a big trunk? I mean, why do they call it an elephant seal? Just because it's big? It's not very nice.
You know, when we swam with whale sharks, it wasn't like part whale, part shark. It's just a really big shark. Still. Okay, so
I like all the little icons that you can see. People.
Yeah, they're laughing at us right now because we're making fools out of ourselves.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
Okay, back on track. So what did we say? Pacific Northwest, California, Austin, Texas. Pretty convenient drive from Dallas, Austin, San Antonio. Would you stop it? Did he just do like down horns? Or...
I didn't. Keep going. Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas. Really great retreat there. Nestled in the woods on a lake. It's beautiful. Or actually, I think it's just a huge river. But anyway, looks like a lake. Speaking of making fools of ourselves. We have one in Columbus, Ohio that is a really great spot if you're coming from like Lexington or Louisville or Cincinnati or Pittsburgh, and it is a gorgeous getaway in Amish country. Trust me, it's beautiful. Don't hear Amish country and think, really? It's awesome. We're doing another one in Charleston. Technically, it's the Isle of Palms on the coast off of Charleston. Really great beach resort. And then we are doing one in the Poconos, and it is a super beautiful lodge. It actually has a lot of history, but it's a place that's been redone, reworked, remodeled, and it looks amazing. Super cool restaurant, really neat rooms, and one of the things we wanted to do with all of these and make this a community experience. We don't want it to just be classroom time.
Because that's really part of the best part of going in when you have wedding filmmakers.
Part of the best part.
Yeah. Having wedding filmmakers together is not just the learning and the inspiration, but the hanging out and the chilling and getting to know everybody and making that family connection. So when we're all on Facebook together, we can all talk about what's going on in our lives.
So on that note, one thing we want to point out is this retreat is all inclusive. It's a Monday night through a Wednesday afternoon. Your 2 nights of lodging are included in the registration, as well as dinner from the time you arrive, the next day breakfast, lunch, dinner plus breaks, the next day breakfast, lunch. So meals are covered, lodging is covered, and on Tuesday night at each location we will be doing some kind of either bonfire or fire pit, s'mores over a fire of some kind. Some places it's a fire pit, some places
and
it's a bonfire.
And that was a prerequisite for every single location. They had to do s'mores.
We want s'mores.
So bring your best s'more recipes.
Well, wait, I don't know if we can. They're going to provide it.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
Recipes, ideas, yes, but we will be given ingredients.
Yes.
You don't have to bring the ingredients for s'mores.
We got the Hershey's Kisses.
So it is this all-inclusive experience with teaching, and we should point out too, yes, because this did start with us wanting to do our own workshop, we are the primary educators, at least for this first go-around. It is a PenWeddings workshop in large part, but it is not just us. The amazing Scott Strimple, pilot and aerial specialist, will be on hand to talk about Part 107 prep, and we'll do some hands-on stuff with drones, quadcopters. And then we also have a great friend here who is a fabulous wedding planner and designer, Lindsay Gibson of Gibson Events, will be coming to actually do 2 things for us. She will talk about like relationships with wedding professionals, with planners, how to get referrals, how to sell yourself to them, but also she'll be setting up vignettes for us to use for the hands-on training portion. So we will actually have some details to shoot, things to play with when we're shooting, and you know, if you get some shots of those details you really love, or if you get shots around the property that you love, or you get some slick aerials that you love, this is also stuff you can walk away with, that you can add to your demo reel if you want. So we want people to have something they can walk away with in education and actual footage you can use potentially, but also in the experience and getting away for a few days with your friends. And we are trying to keep this about 20 to 30 people per location. We want it to be something where it's not overwhelming, where we can all have time to talk together during the mealtime and the bonfires. So I'm trying to think if I've left anything out.
I don't know. You talk a lot. You talk a lot, so I'm not sure that anything's been left out of that.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I mean, I like to talk a lot.
I don't talk a lot.
When you talk, I really can't get in a word. That's why I got to go, hold on a second. Let me say something real quick so people know I can speak.
Okay, so there is a website that's up now.
Yes, it's very cool. Wedding filmmaking. See, that's why she doesn't let me talk.
That's why he can't talk. Weddingfilmretreat.com.
Weddingfilmretreat.com.
Weddingfilmretreat.com. Lots of details on there, and I will go ahead and tell you, we had a pretty general schedule laid out. We didn't make it super specific because from one location to the next, we might have like a dinner time or a breakfast time we have to stick to that's different than another location, since we are picking places that are, you know, not part of a chain, that are unique. But we've had enough questions already about, okay, wait, what class is what? Or what can we expect to get out of each time? So we did go ahead just in the past hour and update the website to show a more detailed plan of how we're going to lay out the class schedule, but just keep in mind those times may fluctuate a little bit from one location to the next because of the venue schedules and requirements with their calendar. So
I'm super excited to hang out with Scott Strimple too, by the way. I mean, we all want to fly our drones, but we got to figure out how to fly them legally and pass those tests, even though, gosh, I can't remember the last time I took a test. Had to study for a test? Wow. That's why I graduated, so I wouldn't have to study anymore. But I'm excited about that. I'm excited for all you all to meet Lindsay because she's a super cool chick. I mean, and she doesn't even mind that I call her chick. It's great.
And they've danced together.
We have danced
at weddings
together.
too, like jamming in the background.
Yeah.
Like we'll show y'all.
It's good stuff.
We really are proving just how Oklahoman we are right now. How many all y'alls have we said in this so far?
I'm
really?
proud to be an Okie. I ain't from Muskogee, but I'm proud to be one.
Okay, so you
All
think we're good for the Facebook Live?
I think so. We're around 30-some people. It's been fluctuating there. So, everybody, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Sign up. We hope to see you. We're really excited about this, and hopefully it's something that can continue for years with a lot of amazing speakers and bring us all together. So,
For reals.
thanks for watching. Let us know if you have any questions and check out the website.
Deuces.